Hey there, my name is Fernie Spile, CMO of AttractionMarketing.com. Today, I want to make the case as to why attraction marketing is ethically and strategically superior to cold prospecting and traditional recruiting. First, a little bit about me and our team. AttractionMarketing.com is actually the birthplace of attraction marketing, which is continuing a legacy that started back in 2001 when my mentor and business partner, Tim Irway, was first using attraction marketing as a strategy for building his network marketing business 100% online. Yes, I said 2001. That was over 20 years ago. In fact, his story of building a team of over 1,732 people in under 30 days, 100% online, is what created a massive backlash from the early deniers of attraction marketing. And he did it way before social media took hold and at a time when it was an unbelievable feat to pull off for someone that was building from scratch with a brand new company with no prior team. So you might be asking, how did he build online without social media? Well, that's one of the fascinating tidbits that you're going to have to look forward to learning over the course of this video series, especially if you're somebody that is interested in building online while minimizing or even completely eliminating the time you end up spending on social media. The original founding of Attraction Marketing as a training organization was actually in 2005 by one of Tim's students, Mike Dillard, who became the number one income earner in his company using high leverage online recruiting strategies. Back then, the company was called Magnetic Sponsoring, the training company, that is. And that's actually what began the attraction marketing revolution. Tim and Mike ended up partnering up a year after that company's launch, and I was one of their first students. In 2006, I had been in network marketing, building my business using home meetings, one on one meetings, hotel meetings, prospecting friends and family, prospecting random strangers in public for 9 months, trying to figure out a way to leave my aerospace career. I had graduated from MIT with a degree in computer science and electrical engineering, and I thought I was going to be set for life upon graduation. But within 2 days of working in the aerospace industry, I decided that this was not for me. I was working on top secret space stuff for the government, and I still hated it. It wasn't exciting to me. Working for the man, driving 2 hours in LA traffic per day, waking up early, and even engineering itself as a profession was not something I wanted to do for the next 40 years of my life. Yet I still wanted financial freedom and I still wanted financial success. So in 2005, while attending USC grad school part time, I was invited to a meeting by a classmate with other engineers. And I thought this was going to be a meeting to talk about some sort of Silicon Valley startup. I was pretty much tricked into a meeting for network marketing. And I honestly hated everything that was shared that evening about network marketing, except one thing. I had no other way out of my job. And if there was even a small chance that I could replace my income from work and create financial freedom, then I was compelled to give it a shot. So 2 weeks later, I begrudgingly said yes to network marketing. And while I had some success early on doing things the old school way, I absolutely hated everything I was doing. It was inauthentic, deceptive at times, and highly inefficient. Driving crosstown on LA traffic to meet one prospect who might no show me was not my idea of fun. And my team struggled with those strategies as well, and they weren't as motivated as I was. And they dealt with anger and rejection from prospects, and they pretty quickly fizzled out and quit, leaving me as the only one standing. That was a lesson in duplication that I didn't realize until years later. If you want effortless and organic duplication, make sure that you're teaching some team strategies that are actually enjoyable, that they love and look forward to doing every single day. Anyway, after most of my team quit, I was searching online for anything that might be able to help me, and I found Mike, Tim, and their attraction marketing strategies. Mike was the first to coin the term attraction marketing to describe this new way of building in network marketing. By the way, many old school leaders today have adopted the term attraction marketing to refer to their type of online building, which might include inauthentic or deceptive tactics like cold messaging, deceptive scripts, or spam. And obviously, that's not what attraction marketing is. Those are just old school tactics being applied online. Let this digital recruiting video series serve as a guide as to what is and is not attraction marketing. All right, back to our story. I was one of the first students of Mike and Tim, and also one of the most successful among 1,000 six, seven, and eight-figure home business owners. They and later I would end up mentoring via this community. Within 2 years of being mentored by Mike and Tim, I was able to quit my job and hit six figures in my network marketing business shortly thereafter. Attraction marketing worked so well that I actually attracted 2 7-figure earners onto my team who loved this new way of building, and they wanted to be a part of my team because I was forward thinking. And that tripled my income. And that's when I realized the real potential of attraction marketing. Enrolling motivated team members is one thing, but when you're effortlessly attracting 6 and 7-figure producers, well, that was a huge wow moment for me. And 4 years after that, I had my first 7-figure year. And today, my businesses have generated over $40 million in gross income online using the skills I first discovered in 2006. In 2014, Mike Dillard retired from network marketing, and I was actually asked by my mentor, Tim Irway, to become a partner in what is today attractionmarketing.com. This is the exact same community, same system, same superior strategy for building a network marketing team online that continues to live on. And with new 6 and 7-figure earners being crowned every single year. Literally over 90% of online top earners who seem to be omnipresent all over social media, who have built their businesses online, are either our students, students of our students, or the students of our students, and so on and so forth. As you might have guessed, the people we like to help are highly motivated network marketers who have a desire to build a 6-figure income or higher in the network marketing profession and leave old school strategies behind and build in a highly leveraged way. Now, if you're only in this to make an extra $1,000 per month, we're probably not a fit. But if you're motivated to make 6 figures in your business, then the first thing you need to know is the difference between attraction marketing and traditional prospecting and recruiting, i.e., old school strategies. We don't teach prospecting here at Attraction Marketing because usually it's a very inauthentic and selfish and deceptive tactic as it's used by most. And it's a very difficult skill to learn and master, i.e., it's not duplicatable. Yep, I said it. Cold prospecting is not duplicatable, contrary to what you're commonly told. Let me start with the selfish and deceptive part of things. Usually, when you are taught cold prospecting or making a list of 100 or piquing the interest of your friends and family through some sort of coy little text message, you're doing it for the sole purpose of building your business, right? Well, you might be thinking, well, duh, Fernie, like, why else would I do it? And that's exactly the problem. The process doesn't start with the people you want to help, why you want to help them, or what their needs are. It starts with your needs. When your upline has you make a list of 100, he or she doesn't care what their personal situation is or their needs or their problems are. He or she simply tells you to write a list of everyone you know so you can prospect them, send them a launch party invite for your business or for your product. And again, it starts with your needs, not the prospect's needs. And that's the reason you're scared to approach them because you're focused on what's in it for you the entire time and you struggle with what to say, especially if they ask questions about, like, what's this invite about? Because that's not how we authentically operate in our lives. Usually, on a normal day, when we approach a friend about sharing something of value, it's because we think they're going to like it or need it, or it can help them because of what we know about them. As a result, we know they're going to be excited to hear more, and they usually are. When you're prospecting a stranger in public or prospecting a waitress or cold messaging somebody on social media or whatever you're doing, the only reason you're doing that, which you normally would not do, is because you're trying to take an action to build your business. You want to get that person to take the next step in the sales process because you're desperate to make this work and put money in your pocket, and helping them is at best an afterthought. And admit this to yourself. If you were not building a network marketing business, you probably would not be talking of that waitress or sending a cold message to a prospect on social media. It's inauthentic, it's deceptive because you are not being upfront about your intentions, i.e., you have this hidden agenda. It's selfish for all the reasons I mentioned. Now, some say this is a mindset issue that you need to be thinking about the life you're changing when you're prospecting them, blah, 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 kumbaya, and all that crap. Let's face it, when you're broke and wanting to make money fast, it's almost impossible for you to be in a service based mindset to do this strategy effectively because on the inside, you don't really want to do it, but you do it because it's serving your needs. And you're full of doubt and lack conviction because you're not even sure if it'll work for you. And it's mentally exhausting because you have to do it over and over and over again, multiple times a day, and usually results in creeping people out and being dishonest with them about your true purpose or true intentions. They can literally smell the commission breath on you. Thus, network marketing has 100% earned its reputation, and it's not just due to shady practices. This reputation is also due to shitty training. I mentioned a phrase earlier, And I'm not sure if you caught it. I said sales process. Prospecting and the entire recruitment process that is normally and poorly taught in network marketing is sales, period. Have you ever heard the term, it's not selling, it's sharing? Well, that's the same lie I was told. Truth is, you're being asked to deploy a sales process for building your business, but you're never told it's sales and you're not trained effectively on how to do sales. Instead of the word sales, your upline might use the word prospecting, recruiting, or sharing. If old school leaders actually labeled what they were teaching you as sales and actually taught you real sales skills, I totally would be fine with it. I have no problem with sales. It's an awesome skill to have and amazingly effective at building influence, building trust in a short period of time, which is exactly what you're trying to do when you first talk to a prospect and get them to sign up shortly thereafter using old school strategies. But if your upline actually told most of their team what they were actually being taught and the skills that they'd have to learn to succeed and the work and dedication that it takes to master and be successful, most people on their team would quit because the business is presented as easy, as simple, as duplicatable. But here's the funny thing, the mindset issue around focusing on changing someone's life when you're prospecting them. Well, that's actually a skill that's taught in sales training. But since you aren't taught sales training, how would you know how to do that, right? They tell you talk to more prospects, bring more people to meetings or presentations or three-way calls or invite them to the Facebook group. But they hardly ever teach you the how, which is idiotic to me. The truth is, the skills someone has to learn to be successful at traditional network marketing is not duplicatable by their own definition of duplicatable. Their definition of duplicatable in traditional network marketing is meant to be some things anyone without skills can do. But that's the exact opposite of what it takes to be successful at traditional network marketing. Prospecting is hard, especially without effective training. Dealing with rejection is hard. Objection handling is hard. Repairing or protecting relationships in the process of doing all that stuff is hard, but it gets easier with skills though. The truth is, if you want to build a six-figure business, you got to become a professional and invest in yourself, time and money to learn six-figure skills in either marketing, sales, or both. And if top earners actually revealed what they had to go through to be successful, most probably wouldn't join. Leaders at the top of the MLM pyramid choose to become a professional in sales and leadership, but don't tell you what it requires to get there, which is really disappointing. After I found this community and attraction marketing, learning hardcore sales really didn't make sense to me. Instead, I learned how to do attraction marketing the right way, which actually fit my introverted personality way better. But if sales had been the only way to build this business, I would have learned it, mastered it, done it, and taught it to my team because I really wanted to fire my boss and be free. By lying to people about the nature of traditional network marketing, they are doing a real disservice to both people in and outside of network marketing. In business, there are only two ways to sell something that is not a commodity. By the way, a commodity is something like toilet paper or toothpaste or paper towels or soda, where the value is obvious by just looking at it. The more common something is, the more commoditized it becomes, and the more likely people are to make buying decisions based on price. Usually, these things are advertised via brand advertising or by simply sitting on a store shelf. You see it and you immediately know its value and whether you need it or not. Something like a business opportunity or most MLM company products, which might need an explanation on its value or how it helps with a particular set of problems, needs to be sold either via a sales strategy, which we just talked about, or via a leverage selling strategy known as direct response marketing. Direct response marketing has existed for over 100 years, designed to give new businesses with an innovative product, but whose value is not obvious by just looking at the product, a way to market it at the lowest marketing budget possible to outcompete against bigger brands. And that's the magic here. Direct response plus the internet equals attraction marketing. Over the past 20 years, entrepreneurs like Mike and Tim learned to apply this strategy online after having learned how others had used direct response marketing to build MLM teams via direct mail in the 1990s. Direct response marketing applied to network marketing online is what my mentor Mike coined as attraction marketing in 2005. Attraction marketing starts with a targeted strategy for attracting your ideal perfect prospects by distributing ads or content that directly speaks to people whose problems and outcomes are solved and achieved by what you have to offer. Targeted, the word targeted literally means everyone is not your prospect. If you want to do attraction marketing in lieu of sales, that's a fact that you got to accept. Your product might be able to help everybody, but that's not how you market it unless you have tens of millions of dollars in brand advertising dollars to spend. Defining a target market or a niche is what allows you to target your ads or your content on social media so it's seen by people who are already seeking solutions to a particular set of problems that you can help them with. Now, if you want to learn the skills of attraction marketing, this video series will get you started and provide you valuable insight on how everything works. But if you're serious about building a six-figure business, then you want to start your training by grabbing your copy of the Attraction Marketing Formula course right now by clicking the button below. It walks you through exactly how I built my business and what we've taught over 1,000 six, seven, and eight-figure earners that we've supported. And it also includes a free one-on-one coaching call with a leader that I personally trained to help you get started. It'll be an amazing investment for yourself. If you got value from this training, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to get access to my free 5-day digital recruiting bootcamp, where I reveal how to attract 3 to 7 new customers and team members each week without prospecting a single person, sign up in the link in the description. You'll get access to content that's not available anywhere else. Plus, you'll receive an invitation to our private community where we deliver free weekly live training on how to leverage attraction marketing for your business. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.